going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And looking at Los Angeles, they've definitely been generating momentum. They managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. Timberwolves hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd. Well, they're certainly excited about this one, and they'll be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. Two top-caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle.
Kevin, I tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home court, and they're starting another homestand right now.
Yeah, and this has been their domain, no doubt about it. I mean, they've made this arena a very difficult one for you as an opponent to come in and have success. So the question is whether or not they can continue that dominance on this homestand.
And now the Lakers starting group. Fresh in at the 3. Powell is out there with Russell. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Randall in at the 4 slot. Russell with the bucket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Now Rubio. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's the screen on the wing, Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Towns. Wiggins drives in. And Hibbert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Rubio.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Here's Fresh. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Nowitzki outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Fresh. The 10-footer finds the target. Fresh has got 5 points so far.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Nowitzki outside. Again, the miss by Nowitzki.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Fresh, the pass to Hibbert. Here's Fresh. And another basket for the Lakers.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Rubio kicks to Towns. Now the feed to Wiggins. And he banks in the layup.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Fresh. He has 7. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Nowitzki outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Nowitzki's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint, and then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thanks again, Doris. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Hibbert. Terrence Jones comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Clarkson in for Powell. Shot clock at 6. Richardson kicks to Towns. A baseline J. Another miss by Minnesota.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Fresh. Goes back up. Jones. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Minnesota making some changes. Nicholson comes in for Towns. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Wiggins. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harkless is checked in. Tries to keep it alive. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's Williams with the drive. Well, for the past month, it's been quite a three-point shooting display for these small forwards. Just check out their percentages from long range. Freak number 1.
I mean, his range is about as long as it gets. I mean, you better have someone on him as soon as he crosses half court, or he just might drop a bomb on you.
You got to keep his airspace limited, right up in it. There have been a lot of great bombers at small forward over the years, and with that percentage of his, he's right up there with them. They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Muhammad. 9 points last game out. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been dominant over the last month. Tops in scoring, 3rd in three-point field goal percentage, and he's among the most consistent free throw shooters in the league, presently ranked 3rd by percentage.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Both shots good from the stripe. Lakers leading by 6. Jones with the screen on Richardson. Fresh, the pass to Jones. Swiped it away. Richardson dishes to Muhammad. Here's Marjanovic. Now the pass to Nicholson. Richardson kicks to Muhammad. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, they get it again. No good with the layup. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Fresh. Bangs home the trifecta. Fresh has got 13.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Feeds it to Muhammad. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's the Lakers on the break, pushing their lead to double digits.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Right wing. Banked in off the glass.
D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers on top, leading by 9. And speaking with Roy Hill for the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
You want to guard the paint.
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display, and a nightly basis, Greg. You are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Nowitzki is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Towns in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He ended up with 35 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. Fresh was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Fresh. 15 points in the game. The drive by Russell. No good off the back of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Levine. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Rubio against Russell. Rubio with it. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Fresh. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And here's Rubio. At the top of the key, Towns. Wiggins inside the line. That one wide left.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Here's Rubio after the basket by Los Angeles. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. With some arc. Good. Rubio's got 4 points this quarter.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
Here's Fresh. Drops in the tray. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Rubio outside. Wiggins outside. Again, Wiggins missing.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Now here's Harkless. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by the Lakers. With some arc. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Richardson.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Here's Fresh. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And what a game for Fresh. 18 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Good on both. Now Williams. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. There's a good screen. Now here's Muhammad. Tight defense on him. Rebound the Lakers. Fresh has got 4 rebounds in this game. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the basket by Hill.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Williams. Dishes it to Muhammad. Expanding his range. And another 3 for Minnesota. Here's Fresh. Fade away. And that concludes the first half. Lakers lead by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke.
Well, Ricky...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're ready for another year of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, and got the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Wizards in Washington. And guys, for the Wizards, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Hey, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Hey! This is when we make our resolutions for 2016. I don't really like to make resolutions, guys, but I guess if I had to, I would say I would like to actually dunk one-handed.
Well, Elevator Ernie, you better have a trampoline as part of that fantasy.
Well, I don't even think you can dunk donuts in coffee, man, so keep it moving.
See, that's why I don't like to make.
Sounds go off when I enter the building.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The Washington Wizards here at home in an interconference matchup should be a good one. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
An interconference game here, just a two-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Lakers 5 right now. Fresh in at the 3. Powell is out there with Russell. Then it's Randall. And it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's deflected. Up the floor. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his first basket of the night.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists. How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Fresh. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Wall. Fires the 3. Kept alive. The second effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Both shots good from the stripe. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fresh, the pass to Hibbert. Out to the right wing. Here's Fresh, and the 3 ball is good. Fresh has got 6.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, Kev. I caught up with Washington's head coach. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris, and quite a focus for the game here early on, and an important one too, guys.
Yeah, I mean, up against this team, finding ways to crack their defensive shell is always going to be the #1 challenge.
And I would say it would be the #2 and #3 challenges as well, guys.
And the Lakers have possession. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
All with it. He's picked up by Russell. And another miss by Washington.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Here's Lampley. Nice D from Russell. Lakers leading by 4. Puts up a 3. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Fresh. Fresh has got 11.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Wall That's good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Washington making some changes. McGarry's checked in for Porter, and Roten subbed in for John Wall. The Lakers also changing it up. Jones comes in for Randall, and Harkless is subbed in for Russell. Count the bucket. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Beal's shot is good. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Here's Fresh. 11 points in the game. Kicks it to Hill. And Morris comes over to help. Fresh, the pass to Hill. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Minnesota.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Wizards trail by 8. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the wide open shot from Morris. Shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
And Beal kicks to Roten. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lakers leading by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Jones with the screen on Beal. Fresh, the pass to Jones. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Here's Fresh. No good on the buzzer beater. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Laker. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of... Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash-talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, but he's got a pretty good disposition, too.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for them, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Fresh, he's in at 3. Brandon Bass is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves just played phenomenal. He had 20 points and seemed to have a hand in every defensive stop. Good numbers for him in both the steals and blocks columns. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. And we've seen it time and time again here.
Porter dishes the Wall. It's deflected. It's stolen by Bass. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Julius Randle comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Powell in for Jordan Clarkson. Wall attacking. Shot clock at 5. Here's Roten, and it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Hibbert's checked in.
Wizards timeout called. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryson Center, give it up for your Wizard girls.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
And Wall kicks to Roten. Back to Wall. To the wing right side. Porter outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Hibbert gets the bucket. Hibbert's got his first points of the game.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Roten, and it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 10-2 run here. Lakers passing it around. Here's Fresh. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Wall with it. 6 points for him. Nene with the screen on Russell. Wall attacking. And another miss by Washington.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we. Second half of our broadcast.